Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 49 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on today. Yay! Today 49. I can't believe it's been 49 days already. I'm like, tomorrow's halfway over. I'm really still having a hard time with sticking in today and not worrying about tomorrow or the future or all the other days. And I'm still just avoiding whatever I'm feeling. So when things happen that I don't like, that are disappointing, that are discouraging, that are just, things I have no control over. Instead of processing those feelings and dealing with those feelings, I do my old habits and I avoid and I um, watch TV and play games and whatever. And right now I'm noticing that I'm just really bored with like watching TV, like scrolling through Netflix, Disney Plus. I'm like, there's nothing to watch, nothing to watch. And there's tons of stuff to watch, really. But nothing that's grabbing my attention. I'm like totally losing interest in doing that and laying around and doing nothing. I'm like, I've got to get up and do something. Um, so I didn't do. I wished I did a lot more today. I didn't. Oddly, I just still felt really tired. Like I just kept wanting to take a nap all day. I didn't take a nap all day, and then I stayed up really late, which was really dumb too. So, not helping myself by not listening to my body, by not doing what I need to do. When it tells me I'm tired, I need a nap, I should just take a nap, right? Um, anyway, I did work on my resume with my friend today and made a few updates, so hopefully I can start applying for some jobs tomorrow or this weekend or whatever, because it would be nice to get something different and some income coming in. I debated whether or not I was going to go to work tonight. I did go pick up a friend who actually pays me to give her rides home from work, which is nice. So I did make a little bit of money for giving somebody a ride tonight. Um, but it wasn't the same as going to work. So I don't know. I opted not to do that tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I need to because I'm out of money. I'm out of money and I'm starting to feel better. So I just need to do it in spite of how I feel. Just one of those things where I know I can do stuff in spite of how I feel. I've proven that over multiple attempts and things over these videos too. I've talked about it, so I know I can do it. I haven't been. And I'm sorry if this camera's like bouncing up and down. I know it's bugging me a little bit too, but I did not charge my phone, so my battery's like dead, so I'm having to hold it plugged in, and I don't sit still very well. In case you hadn't noticed when I was bouncing on my ball, I'm not bouncing on my ball tonight. I do not want to upset my tummy, which thankfully is feeling better today. Most of me is actually feeling better today. I mean, I still have a slight cough, but it's more occasional. It's not consistent like all day. It's not interfering with everything. So I think today I was just being lazy, and I don't really have an excuse to have not done more today. But I get to accept my choices and the consequences of my choices or my actions. And I don't think they're horrible. I mean, all things considered, I was talking to my friend I was giving a ride to tonight. Actually, she's technically a friend of a friend. But anyway, talking to her when I was giving her a ride tonight. And just in the conversation just reminded me that, this being sick for this long and not being able to do stuff is kind of like having to start over, rebuilding my energy, rebuilding my abilities to do things, kind of like physical therapy. And since I was already overweight and out of shape and tired all the time before all of this hit, it just, I think that just made it worse. And it makes it that much harder to motivate myself to get up and do. But I do have some things I need to do tomorrow. And it's always nice for me when I have things to do, especially if it involves other people, because then I'm more inclined to follow through. And then once I start doing things, I feel better. And then I do more things and more things. And when I don't do things, I feel worse. And then I do less. So I think when you feel worse or you feel guilty, it's supposed to make you want to do more. But I always do. For some reason, I always do the opposite, which is dumb. So usually, I talk to my friend, I do stuff, and I feel boosted and uplifted, and then I do more things. But today, I just I just wanted to take a nap, but I didn't take a nap because I knew I was going to talk to my friend. And then I didn't take a nap because I knew I had to go pick somebody up. And the dumb thing is I had like 2 or 3 hours in between each of these gaps of time. I totally could have taken a nap, and then maybe I could have worked tonight, but I didn't. I have no excuses. I'm full of excuses. I think I've just been, haven't been able to do things for so long that now that I can start doing things, I'm struggling with finding the motivation to actually do them. And it's easy to just be lazy and not care. And I think for me, it's my way of zoning out because I don't want to deal with emotions and feelings and things like that, which I've said multiple times in these videos. Oh, I'm so crazy. I'm insane. Um, but I am grateful I got to work on my resume and that it's basically ready to be sent out. And I am grateful that I was able to go pick up a friend and give her a ride. It was nice to just get out of the house. I actually opened my windows today because I figured my house is freezing and it's actually warmer outside than inside. So I opened my windows, but then I closed them tonight because I did not want to be freezing tonight. So that was nice. And it's nice weather, and it was nice to get out of the house for a little bit today. And I'm grateful I was able to at least do that much. And I know I'm going to be getting out of the house tomorrow. Gonna go get some food because I'm out of that in my house. That would be nice to have. And then hopefully go to work because I need to pay the bills. So, and again, this is me not staying in today. This is me, what am I going to do tomorrow? What am I? And I realize that I do that or I daydream and I don't focus on what I'm doing in today because I don't know why I do it. I think sometimes it's just a habit. I think because I don't want to face whatever I'm dealing with in the moment. And the crazy thing is I realize that whatever I'm dealing with in the moment isn't as bad or scary or even as emotional or crazy as I think it's going to be. So I just think I've just spent so much time avoiding facing the moment or facing my feelings, facing myself, that it's just so easy for me to daydream, to be somewhere else in my mind, to be in the future, to be in the past, to be in a state of worry instead of a state of peace. And none of those things help me because I'm missing the moment. And that's the whole point of being in today, is to figure out what am I doing today? What am I doing in the moment? And I think because I've been sick, part of it when I was just sick, I was like, okay, well, I can't do anything but be in the moment. So I'm like, okay, what does my body need? Sleep, this, whatever. I'm just trying to survive this. But I think I'm getting back to the point where I'm starting to feel better. So I'm starting to avoid, and my mind is going other places, and it's not staying in today. So I need to get back and focused on today and how am I feeling today? What am I willing to do today? Back to my things for today list and focused on today instead of just like, because I kind of feel like I've been using these videos right now to just be like, all right, this is my journal entry for the night. And I'll start out in my journal entries just kind of complaining and all the things. And then by the end, I'm like, and these are the things I'm grateful for and this and this. And then I process it and then I feel better because I've sorted it out. And then I'm all good. But these videos aren't meant to be my journal entries. That's not what they're for. It's focusing on today and how that's helping me to be happier, to lessons that I'm learning by focusing on today, things that I'm aware of, little miracles, things to be grateful for, things that jump out because I was actually paying attention to what's going on around me instead of avoiding what's going on around me. And like I said, I think I do that out of habit because sometimes, a lot of times what's going on around me isn't horrible. It's not bad. It's not even hard for me to do. I just avoid it just out of habit or just because, I don't want to, so I don't have to. But that's not always the case. We do have to do things we don't want to. Like, if I don't do dishes, I don't have anything to eat off of, don't do laundry, don't have clean clothes. So it's like, I don't want to, but I get to because nobody else is going to do it for me, right? So, there's lots of things in life that we get to do even if we don't want to because we have to. I guess that's what the younger generation calls adulting, which is, I don't know. I think that's kind of a weird terminology, but whatever. I'm like, I'm an adult. I have responsibilities. I think even kids should have responsibilities. I just didn't have a lot of, well, I take that back. I had responsibilities when I was a kid. They just were constantly changing and confusing, and they were distorted, twisted, because what I was told I was responsible for, I wasn't, and what I was responsible for, I wasn't taken care of because I didn't know. Like, I didn't realize I was responsible for myself. I was told I was responsible for other people and other people's feelings. So I've had to learn, and I'm still learning to shift my perspective and to learn how to take care of myself and to focus and stay in today. And I am not very good at staying in today. And I've noticed that by doing these videos a lot is that I don't think about what I'm learning for the day. I don't focus on the little miracles and things. I mean, I have some days where I've done that and I've done really good. And then I have days like today where I'm just avoiding. I'm just in a state of avoidance, and there's no reason to be avoiding. It's like I'm just putting it off. I'm putting it off and putting it off, and I'm not listening to that little voice in the back of my head suggesting things for me to do. Although I did tonight when my friend paid me for the ride home, I really wanted to go like to a fast food place or something and get something to eat so I didn't have to come home and make something. But I was like, I really can't afford that because I can't even afford to pay my bills. So I decided to be good and come home and make something to eat, which I don't think was nearly as satisfying as if I'd stopped and picked up something. But it was still food. It was still probably healthier than what I would have got if I'd stopped somewhere. And now it saved me some money. And I know I will make some more money. So I'm grateful that I did have a little bit of self-discipline tonight. I did think a little bit ahead, which I don't think it's bad to think ahead. It's just my focus needs to be on today and the choices I'm making today, and possibly, the consequences of my choices. How is that going to affect my future or other people? And I don't put a lot of thought into that either. I just kind of whatever I feel like doing, I do, and that's what I've been doing. And that's probably not the best way to do things, but it works when you're sick. But I'm starting to get better. I've been a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better, actually. I'm still not, I know I'm not 100%, but I know I can do a lot more than I've been choosing to do, which is, I feel like, dragging things out. So I need to start doing more. And I'm grateful that I am in a position where I can start doing more because I haven't been for a really long time. So I am grateful for that. And I'm grateful to be feeling better today. I'm grateful I'm not having the tummy issues today I had yesterday. So I think I just needed sleep. My body was like, we need to sleep. I think it still wants to sleep. That's what I need to be doing right now. So I don't know if any of the stuff I'm saying is making any sense, or if you're finding it entertaining or helpful or something you can relate to. You can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll enjoy it too. And I think that's all I have for today. So I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe do some writing.